Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So video today I'm going to talk about 3 low caps which I've bought over the course of the last few months, ones which I think fundamentally stack up to be really long-term solid assets which can challenge that top 100. Firstly, I just want to take a moment of appreciation to look at our Bitcoin chart because that is unbelievable. If we're looking at this from the price range from the very lows, which was November of 2022 at $15,300, up to the high so far, 190% move. All year people have been bearish, but the price is continuing to grind up. Even when we hit the highs here with 31k back in June, everybody thought it was over and we're going to jump down to Capo's level at 12k, but it's not happened. It's continued to push on. What's driving that is that ETF decision, which is predicted to get passed on the 10th of January. So far the price has been continuing to push up and people are waiting for a dip to buy in, including me in some assets. I mean, some assets I just think surely there's got to be a pullback at some stage, but it doesn't quite happen. So yeah, a lot of people are waiting on the sidelines still. Maybe even since down these lows, they've probably not believed any of these pumps. Then finally now it's getting up towards 45k. People are probably going to consider to buy, but in my opinion, it's probably getting towards the top somewhere. I know we're around 4 weeks away, 5 weeks away until that ETF decision, so price could continue to climb till then. I've seen people say 50k, 58k, new all-time highs before it happens. Who knows? But I just feel like we're kind of getting overextended now, and the crypto fear and greed index is pushing up into that greed area, which sometimes can give you a good inkling to sell. But today we're not taking a look at Bitcoin. We're going to do that on probably next week's video. We'll take a look at Bitcoin and some high caps. But the majority of my analysis and where I'm looking to invest over the course of the last year, and always in fact, has been into low caps. I've been a big fan of low caps. I like buying things early and selling them as late as possible and making maximum profit. So I want to have a look at 3 assets, mainly on the technical analysis front. I'm not going to talk about fundamentals because that is something you should do yourself. But the first one is Janome's DAO. This is ticker Gene, and it's an asset I bought in August. So if we look at this on the daily time frame, and about to zoom out, let's extend my chart a little bit. As you can see, it's been doing very, very well. If we look to November 23, that's back then, I bought in around August. I bought in around here on that pump. It pulled back and then went sideways forever. And now people are starting to come to realise that DeSci, which is decentralized science, is going to be a big game-changing industry within crypto. For me personally, I think that sector is untapped, and Janome's DAO, which is one of the first DeSci assets, I think can really make some good ground. It's currently set around, well, I'm not entirely sure of the exact market cap because, I mean, this is the Ethereum pair. They've got 3 pairings. They've got a Polygon and an Arbitrum pair. I'm not quite sure how to work out the entire market cap of them all, but it could be north of 8 million all the way up to around, I don't know, possibly 20, but I'm not going to have a look into it on this video. But yeah, Janome's DAO, it's been an unreal hold so far. I didn't put much into it. I put like $1,000 in it down here and up quite a significant amount already. So if you're looking at this, that's all you need to put in, by the way. You don't need to go crazy putting $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 into low cap. Because there's that many good assets now, and buying them at these levels at around $1 million market cap, putting $500, $200, they can make some big differences over the long term. So let's say I bought this in August. So far we are up 6x, so that's 657%. I think personally this is at least a $500 million asset at some stage in the future. That is just my opinion, believe it or not, and remember, it's just a guess. It could be a prediction, but most of the time people are guessing. I think personally that is quite a reasonable estimate considering what these guys are offering, considering how much value is in people's genomic data. Then I really think the sky's the limit on this asset. So if you're looking to buy, we need to have a look at a couple of quick levels really, because I mean looking at this here, we're going to mark a few levels up. This is a level it's bounced off. This is a daily time frame, remember. We're not going to go any higher or any lower than that. And then we're looking at levels down here. I mean, if you look around here, this was a previous high. which rejected, come up rejected, and then it was support. I don't think that level will come into fact. That's at 1 cent. We're currently up at around 3 cents. You never know. There might be some crazy dumps which bring us down, but I don't think so personally. Considering the market cap, I think there's still plenty of room to grow. And looking at these levels may not happen, but you just never know. And you could also see this level here. So there's 3 levels there. We've got around 2.3 cent, then we've got 1.8 cent and 1 cent. You may get an opportunity to buy down here, but I think short term, if you're looking for buys, you can already see that we've tapped this area twice at 2.3 cent. I would place some orders there if you're looking at it, and then below that we've got that 1.8 cent region. It's tough to call really if it's going to come down. There's a lot of people starting to realise this asset is now a first mover within DeSci, and it could be that we've already tapped that area and we're pushed on. I think the next target for me really is 5 cent. I think that is coming up soon. I mean, we've already been up to around 4.2 cents, so 5 cent is quite a decent target to say. That's up at this level here. So I think that's the first major level. If you're looking to take profit, if you already have it, I think that will be a decent level for you to take. But yeah, in terms of where I think it can go, people are going to zoom out and have a look where. I'm not going to give any predictions other than I think it will head up towards $500 million market cap, which is miles away from here. But over the next 2 years, maybe 3, if you're looking to hold for long term, I think this should be a part of one's portfolio if you're looking to invest in a solid asset like that. So that's the first one. That is Gene Protocol, an asset I am holding. And if it does come back down to these levels here, at those levels I've mentioned, I will be buying. I'll maybe skim a little bit of profit off at 5 cent. Remember, even if you are looking to hold an asset long term, don't be scared to take profit on way up. Even if it's 5 or 10%, skim a little bit off. You've got some funds to play with different assets then. So that's the first one. Next one is PEAR. This is an asset that is built by the same team as Hilo. It's currently $13 million market cap. This has a lot going for it. Again, do your own research, but you can see by people I've been doing my research, and that's followed up with price action. You're going to see a lot of charts like this, which launch sideways for 2 or 3 months. People start to realise about it, then early investors sell off. New people start finding about it, and then this is what's happening now. I don't see much dumping, to be honest, because there's a lot going for it. Like I say, the team at Hilo there, I think, went up to $30 million. This is currently down at $14-15 million. Again, I think this is worth at least $100 million market cap within the next 12 to 18 months. I think it's an asset which can really do well. It's an OTC platform where people can trade over the counter for crypto assets. There's a lot more going for it, but yes, like I say, do your own research. Currently, we are now consolidating within an area, and the pattern that I've seen a few people talk about before is the trend, then you consolidate, and then you trend again. That is something which I will be considering will happen for PEAR. We have actually consolidated for a while. What you could call this down here is a bit of a fake out, and then we've claimed it, bounced back up here, and we're rejecting off these 2 candles here. So far, again, it is a consolidation or even accumulation area where I think will break out within the next few weeks, and then I think it can really start pushing up. Again, in terms of where you should buy, look down towards the bottom of these candles down here around 11 cent. 10 cents a decent area, and if we even get any potential drops, because remember, if Bitcoin did dump, imagine if it dumped all the way down to crazy levels which people think. Sometimes, not all the time, but low caps can follow in their footsteps, and that would be a potential decent level down there, around 7 cent. It might happen. All it takes sometimes is one big sell, and then people start to flap a little bit, and it could come down to area. So if you're looking to buy PairSwap, that could be a decent region down there, around that 7 cent. Otherwise, around here, around 11, 10 cent could be a decent area. But for me, I think personally that we are going to get a breakout at some stage. It depends how long it is, but I can see it breaking to the upside very, very soon. So that's PairSwap. That's Janome's DAO, PairSwap, and the final one is a new asset which has only come out around 6 days ago now. It is a USA, which is dead PRZ, dead Perez. I mean, it's again, look at that from the launch. It launched around 123k market cap, which is crazy low. We're getting a few early investors selling off now. Remember, who's investing on this asset. So yeah, that's always going to happen. And if people are just going to start taking profit away if they've
bought an asset on pre-sale and a 10x up, obviously going to take profit, but it's holding up nicely. I mean, look at the chart down there. Every time people are selling, it's followed up by some decent buys, and I've seen some decent 10, 20k buys on this asset. This is a gamble fight platform. Gambling in terms of revenue globally is due to be phenomenal over the next 5-6 years. It is starting to increase, and that involved with crypto assets and GambleVi combined is going to be really a great future for the assets, in my opinion. Anything that's got to do with gambling and crypto combined together will be really, really strong. And this is currently at $2.3 million circulating market cap. Obviously, the FDV is quite high; it's up at $83 million. But a lot of that, you need to look into tokenomics. A lot of those tokenomics will be used for different things, not just for selling by the team, which a lot of assets do. But for me, this a solid asset. It's currently bounced off a nice level of support here. I honestly think when people start knowing about this, the potential is massive. The NFTs, last time I saw was trading at around 3 Ethereum. That's like over $6,000 just for an NFT, and it's just come out. We've got staking with the NFT and the USA token combined together can give you some phenomenal revenue sharing from the platform. Remember, people are gambling. Revenue from gambling platforms is huge. That combined with revenue share could be a winner. You could pretty much, if you buy an NFT and your old USA token, I think over the course of the next 6 to 12 months, you will be earning a living wage just by holding them and staking. So definitely check it out. But yeah, if you're looking to buy, I mean, it's only 2.3 million market cap. I wouldn't be doing much technical analysis and looking down here. I think we've obviously got a clear level of support around $1.55. And I think that's a very, very fair value considering what the price of the circulating supply is. So for me, that is a buy and hold long term, and also look into the NFTs and the staking, which is not quite out yet, but it is coming soon. Where do I think this can go? Short term, I think it's going to $20, which will make it around, what will that be? My maths is bad, but it's going to be around $10 million market cap, something like that, maybe higher. My maths is horrific, but yeah, that is that's that USA token. So free Gene, we've got PEAR and USA, 3 assets which I think can do very, very well. And if you're looking for some solid projects in your low cap portfolio, at least give those a look into. But that's it. That's my thoughts today. We're going to do a few more videos later on this week, and then next week we're going to talk about Bitcoin and have a look at some juicy levels where I think the price could go long term. Well, that's it. If you're new here, please make sure you do hit that like button. Make sure that you are subscribed. I'll catch you next time.